Hello Lynxers, it's DarkLynx108, and this would normally have welcome to the Season 3 finale of CJFreedom Randomness. Okay, quick thing. I did a previous recording of this, and I completely forgot that I had my microphone capture for that turned off because I was recording stuff from Microsoft Train Simulator for a new railfan thing. For a future video to be posted in May. So all you could hear was Ninja's voice and not mine at all. So that was a complete and total derp. So now I'm doing this alone because Ninja's sleeping, and this is just mere hours. Oh hi Spec. And this is just mere hours before Camsy Poo comes back, so I can actually start doing stuff with him. So this is actually starting up my LynxFreedom server. Actually, so why not? I'll give you some info about this, and then I'll give you some other things which is going on all 3 Freedom servers I'm on: Freedom Up, TF, and CJFreedom. Obviously, TF is my first priority because I'm a senior admin there, and I want to be as active as possible on there. But because I'm playing Left 4 Dead 2, playing Left 4 Dead 2 is making my schedule completely messed up. Unfortunately, it's going to have to be messed up for an additional month after I stop uploading them, because that's when I have to do Portal 2. So, yeah, I hope that Camsy Poo, when he sees this, he will say that, hey, we need to do some more Portal 2 co-op. So I can get that over with before I actually start recording not Left 4 Dead 2, Portal 2. And probably what I'll do is I'll upload the multiplayer stuff first, hide it from public view. Then after I upload all the Portal 2 parts, I'll make them public and put it in the playlist and call it a day. So yeah. 64 divided by 8 times 3 minus 6 plus 5 times 4. Here we go, I got a calculator. Here we go. 64 divided by 8 times 3 minus 6 plus 5 times 4. That equals 38. So that's the answer. Wait, I'm pretty sure PvP Killer there's a permaban request for him, so he's on and he's actually talking normally. It's quite surprising. Let's go to Round Core. So now it's time to talk about LynxFreedom. LynxFreedom is going to be different from most Freedom servers, in that it's going to have... Oh crap! Oh, that's what he's doing. GTFO rounded. Oh crap, I'm getting really bad lag. Rounded, don't grief with slash replace near. Talk about lag. In fact, it might actually crash the server. Has been very naughty boy, then they say lag because I'm banning somebody, because that's totally how it works. Oh, here's more of the stuff he's did. It's gonna crash, isn't it? What? It's gonna crash because it's going to try to replace more than 50 at once. So there's 1, 2, and it only did 2, but it did crash. Darn it! Oh wait, it's back. Yeah. I need to go check to see the lag condition. Oh, I didn't crash, but I did because egg. Oh crap. 79 mobs? Well, now I'm sure that CJFreedom doesn't have mob limiter anymore. It used to, and yeah. Anyways, LynxFreedom is going to be different from all the other Freedom servers like CJFreedom, and that's going to have other plugins. You think that's just like it will be like Freedom Up, because that's exactly what Freedom Up is doing the exact same idea I have. But this isn't about adding those types of plugins. we'll be adding mini games. We'll be adding mini games. Wow. Shut-T-Poo is a piece of crap, really? Anyways. So it's basically going to be a Freedom minigame server, in which there's going to be like 2 main areas. You start off in the Freedom section, and whenever you want, and there'll be an automated message every 5 minutes. Whenever you want to, you can go to the plugin world, not the plugin, the minigame world by going to /mg minigame, which will be short for /minigame. So it will be like a warp to admin world except for minigames. And this is new /trail, because the old /trail used to just use wool, and the new /trail apparently uses colored glass. Let's see, trail. Oh. Obviously that's... Why is this ear itching? The one with the microphone on it. Okay, go away. Okay, never mind. Maybe he can choose now. So maybe he can do stained clay. Okay. And I advise you not to do /trail, because /trail does that. And it's quite annoying. In fact, it can take 3 guesses on who did this. This means 3 different people. Smite John, no NK in /me. There we go. Wow. Look at Gather Knows name. Oh, this is even what happened here. Okay. So it is currently 1.5 gigab. There's currently 1.5 or 2 gigabytes of RAM. I kind of forgot what number. And we can choose from 18. Oh crap! 18 to 25 players, because we're starting off. It's going to be, so there's more than Freedom up, but it's still less than Tatsucraft, Total Freedom, and CJFreedom. It might be the same amount as Josh Realms, and Josh Realms has 23 slots, meaning I might do 23 slots. So yeah. /Invis might. Oh, okay. Green Movie is an old admin here. He was only admin for like a few weeks before he left, before he got suspended permanently, because he acted like an idiot. Apparently he's like the Devilcraft 101 of 2014. I wish I had a video of Devilcraft 101 from February, especially at that one moment, with that on my report. I could actually present that as evidence, and I probably would have gotten spazzed. I would have gotten spazzed instead of actually applying for Master Builder to get it, and then I just ended up, and then John decided, hey, I'll keep him as a super admin, even though he's not a builder. That's pretty much what happened. So now I was thinking the finale was going to be when I applied for Telnet, but that's when I applied for Telnet. That's when season 4 will start. Now season 4 is not going to be called CJFreedom Randomness. It's going to revert back to the original name that I chose for this, because it's not going. Alrighty then, because Kev man, are you doing what I think you're doing? Oh my gosh. Undo 16. Kev Marin. I have no idea what he did. Oh, I went to wow, really? Mar. Oh, that's what he's doing. Hi, JJ. Yes, I know about this. I think you subscribed to me, blah 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 blah. Sad, but I need to go check on this person. Ah, okay. GTFO blah blah. Don't grieve the land with world edit, because this is what I've used in the last in the fail. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. So he wants me to change we do TF stuff with clan forwards, like right now. It's probably either DDoS or I don't know. Anyways. Ugh. Ugh, 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 ugh. Let's see here. Oh, right. I was talking about... What was it? What was... Oh, yeah. Season 4. It won't be called CJFreedom Randomness. It will be called Life... It will be called my original name that I chose, CJFreedom Life of an Admin. And we'll start at least episode 0, the introduction, which will literally be the last episode that will be called CJFreedom Randomness. I don't want this... That song plays so many times more than any of the other songs. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, anyways. Wow. Whoa, this world is amazing. It goes up past the clouds. Okay, anyways. So... my introductory video will be on the day I applied... What the heck? Wow! Really? On the day I applied for Telnet. And why is it lagging so goddamn badly? I'm still at the same spot! This is annoying. I don't want to... Ugh. As you can clearly see, my blocks are actually coming through. But I'm still apparently stuck. Wow, really? And then I go back to where I was. Are you kidding me? Oh, Invis Smite. Okay. Like I was trying to say. So, episode 0, the last one to be called CJFreedom Randomness, will be on the day I apply, which will be Easter Sunday. Actually, it will probably be recorded on the 19th, so I don't record it on Easter Sunday because lots of stuff will happen on Easter Sunday, and yeah. So, and then after that, will be called Life of an Admin. And the reason why I switched it to this is because there isn't too much randomness going on. It's actually turning into more of what the series was originally supposed to, what the original name was called. A Life of an Admin, in which I just administrate. Yeah. The only reason I changed it to CJFreedom Randomness was because I started to record it when I was in group calls, and later on I started to take advantage of the name by actually starting to record me building as well as administrating. But seeing that admin world here resets so often, well, it hasn't reset yet, but is that if I'm doing admin on and I can't go to admin world, I have to administrate. I'm like, really? Oh, hello. Ugh. And Flatlands. What's going on, Flatlands? Oh gosh. Actually, it isn't that grieved. It isn't too grieved. I say that as I look to see lots of grief stuff over here. Anyone here? Quite a few actually. Status. There's about as many people in Flatlands as there is in the normal world. Don't call me lying. Please tell her to make a ban appeal. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Then in season 2, I started to, like I said, so yeah. I'm reverting back to the name mainly because I just want to administrate. I don't feel like building. However, the revised format of CJFreedom Randomness will now merge into TF Randomness for season 2. So Season 2 of TF Randomness will be the exact same as CJFreedom Randomness Season 2, in which I will be administrating and I will be building. This time I'll actually see if I can actually build something in TF's admin world, so that I can actually submit it, so I can become a master builder, and eventually, because over there the chief creative designer job is jinxed. Ever since Miwo left, and he was chief creative designer for over 2 years, it's been jinxed. Fluff was the chief creative designer until about the last week of February. Then Pauliu became chief, and then he left after a week and a half or 2 week and a half or 2 weeks to 2 weeks after he got promoted, because he wanted to focus on social stuff. He wouldn't come back until he was 18, which was an entire year. So now it's up to Superman, and he has so far been the longest one to be there, going from then to now. Actually, no, not the longest. Fluff was actually in a couple months, 2 months, and now he's leaving for. Well, he's leaving for a week, and if he doesn't feel better at the end of the week, he'll permanently leave. So now, the main executive, the chief creative designer, is now Oliver. And he is already 2 other executive ranks. Hi, Windows. So he's 2 other executive ranks already. He's being, I think he's executive. He was evangelist. Wait, he was now. But he's the deputy chief of security. And the new executive assistant is Bloop. So now, because the jinx is and pretty much the jinx is, if you leave the role of the chief creative designer or executive creative designer after 3 months or less, then the jinx will be put on to the next person. But here's the thing. Bloop is the executive assistant creative designer or deputy chief creative designer. So that means, if Oliver leaves, which will most likely be he'll most likely leave the role after a while, because Oliver doesn't know crap about buildings. Wait, no, he does. No, he doesn't. Actually, he does, but I don't think he would make it into a true master builder thing, though. He wouldn't judge it properly. I don't know. So that would mean he would leave after a couple weeks or up to 3 months, and then that would mean Bloop would be the chief creative designer. So that means there has to be another new assistant after that. And I told Bloop that I have volunteered that if she becomes the normal chief creative designer, if I become normal if Bloop becomes normal chief creative designer, then I become her assistant. Only if I make her a system admin on LynxFreedom, and if she doesn't accept the deal, she'll be chief creative designer on my server anyways. So, but that would mean that Bloop would have the exact same curse of the job as Oliver will probably, and what Superman, Fluff, Pauliu, and Superman, Pauliu, Fluff, and Superman have. So that would mean Oliver is next up in the jinx, followed by Bloop. But then I'll break the chain, because I won't be leaving TF. If I become executive chief creative designer, then I'm staying as that. I'm not going to be leaving within 3 months and continue the jinx. I'll actually stay. And compared to all the others, I'll actually be doing something for once. Well, Poldy was the only other active one who actually did his job. Fluff did it as well. Did it for a while because he used to be chief creative designer of CJFreedom after Gamer left, and then and after that, yeah. And Superman, I haven't seen anything happen to Superman. All I heard was that he wanted to make a new map. Oliver, Oliver will probably be, but Fluff didn't do too much when he was chief creative designer here. So Oliver will probably act the same way as Fluff here. Bloop will probably be acting the same way as Superman or Poldio, and then I will probably be the only person other than Superman to attempt to be like Miwo, because Superman attempted to act like Miwo with the maps and all that and master builders, but he left after 2 weeks. So I'll be next in line for trying to act like Miwo. But by that point, that's probably when Miwo does come back and then say, "I want my job back." Officially ending the curse because he comes back. I still technically hate Miwo because he has a crappy attitude. In fact, that's probably the reason why he left, to improve his attitude. I know about the resignation thread, but yeah. Anyways, I believe that's all for this finale. I went through all my topics, and I don't have any other topics to talk about. And that would usually mean I'm going to have to stop it right here, so this would mean the end of the episode. But I don't think I want to go check on everybody, but I want to do an Infinite Smite. Let's see what happens when I do Infinite Smite again. Hello? Oh. Okay. Yay. Okay. I never did get out what LynxFreedom did. Well, oh yeah, LynxFreedom. The IP is played as cam-tech.net because Camsy owns it. Hi. Currently right now it's a 1.6.4 vanilla server, but that will easily get changed. Smite Creeper, no and K. Let me say something. I don't have. Yeah. So, and it'll become the Freedom minigame server that I talked about already. Now, for the system admins, hi Knack. There will be the owner, which will be me, co-owner, and the chief lead developer, and the chief developer, which will be Camty Bloop, which will act the exact same way as Darth does for CJFreedom. And we'll need an admin and a system admin manager, which will manage all the admins up to executive, and then I'll manage the system admins and anything else like that. And that should be, yeah. So you'll find out when Camsy comes back tomorrow when we start up the server officially. So thank you, Lynx. So that's it of this episode. Thank you, Lynx, for watching me play CJFreedom Randomness. The final official episode, which isn't an introductory episode, to be called CJFreedom Randomness. And I'll see you Lynxes later. And I'll see you Lynxes again for CJFreedom Randomness at Easter Sunday.